Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Besties, do you have a second? Hey, friend.
Hey, the Best Squad, it's your girl, Ebony the Best. So, y'all, not gonna believe. I don't know why Carlos think that we would care about anything that he had to say tonight. Why he feel he need to come before us, the folks, and try to act like he's scolding us. What? Guys, first let me start by saying, okay, everything I'm about to say is all alleged. It's all in my opinion. It's all for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Only. Baby. So we all know that we said goodbye to Stormi Steele. Okay? It's so hard to say goodbye to a trifling friend. Amen. So, Stormi made a post, okay? Now in the post, y'all, as y'all can see, she showed herself being arrested, baby. She showed them cups, okay? She showed that Gucci shirt. She showed everything, okay? She showed that she was arrested. Now, I'm going to say she must got it good because, baby, when you can get arrested and they have you keep your phone so you could take a selfie, so you could have the evidence, okay, to put it on your reality TV show, baby, you got it good, okay? So underneath the post, someone said, it may be time to step away from the TV show. God is expanding your territory and purpose. Congratulations, Stormi. And she then says she left in April. Then there was another post, a post that she made, and it says that case dismissed. Sometimes your greatest setups set you up for your greatest up. Life always wins. This happened at the beginning of the growth of the this happening of the year because a fan of a reality TV show chose to show up at my warehouse. Fast forward. Oh, why are you fast forwarding it, baby? Don't speed this up. Don't speed this up. She said fast forward. Not only was this meritless case dismissed, I won all year in spite of every attack sent my way. Y'all try to use this. Y'all don't try to be no spiritual person around him. Okay? Because the Lord know how y'all are. Okay? She said, I took the high road. No, you did not. That's a lie. The whole journey being on the reality show I was on was great experience, from the network to the producers and to the majority of the cast. Majority of the cast, innit? The majority of the cast. Why don't you talk about the cast member that you started with? But we're going to get into that. I was about my business before it. Made over 30 million. The devil is a liar. Why don't you talk about how you lost it? Why don't listen? First it was 44, okay? Now it's 30. Anyway, one thing, y'all, I'm not gonna take from her is that she's doing her thing, right? Since Kyle helped her with the TikTok, she has bounced back. I don't have nothing against anybody bouncing back. Okay, so she said, I was about my business before it, made over 30 million, and anything that jeopardizes my business and the table I built for myself, I choose me. I can't wait to see what God has in store for me. Clean hands, pure heart. That's what y'all don't have. Okay? And y'all, we're going to wish Stormi the best. Period. We're going to wish her the best. We're going to pray that everything work out for her. We're going to hope that she keep traveling with all her lies and keep God out of it. Now, y'all, would you believe that Carlos King decided to come on live tonight and pretty much have a nervous breakdown trying to scold the fans, talking about leave his cast alone? Baby, if you haven't noticed that you have been left alone by you not being number one no more, and nobody's watching any of your show, that should be the biggest sign that we've been left y'all alone. Okay? Y'all, Let me put the clip right here of this man lies. Okay? Lies.
And wait, hold on. Carlo Hall, can you please tell the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville one more time that you and Mel are good, please? We're good. And happy birthday to Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. Happy birthday, gorgeous. And I hope God blesses you with everything your heart desires. A love and a love and make a wish.
First time in how many years since he ever did this? Okay, then.
Stormi quitting Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Before I bring in my guest, I want to address Stormi still quitting Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was a very sad day when Stormi informed myself and the producers that she no longer wanted to continue filming with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm only talking about it because Stormi announced it on her Instagram Saturday, right after the episode aired. I'm still in shock that she quit. I speak to Stormi, and Stormi was on my my Reality with the King special. That
of course you shocked that she quit because your plan didn't work to try to have her to replace Melody.
aired on OWN. We just taped the reunion. I was about to give away something, child. Never mind.
Ain't it funny that she quit the show, but she was able to show up for the reunion? Goodbye. You knew you attacking Melody on that scene that we were gonna drag you for filth. That's why you quit, girl. Bye.
Anyway, so look, I want to say this. When I created Love and Marriage Huntsville, I created the show because I felt like what was missing from reality TV at the time was a show where couples were on equal playing field in terms of starring on the show and showcasing Black excellence. And when I say Black excellence, that means different things for different people. For me, when I created the show, I wanted to show power couples in the state of Alabama. And when the show first came on, it became an instant hit. Courtesy of that, we have built this fan base when it comes to the show. As big as the Real Housewives of Atlanta was, I never experienced the amount of hatred from some of the people who watch the show when they watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. The beauty of Huntsville is the fact that you have an amazing core group of people who are brave and courageous enough to give themselves to the audience. They're not actors. They're not hiding behind a script, okay? They're not playing a character. Y'all know how we all hate Tariq on Power, and Tariq gets all this shade from the social media audience based on we hate Tariq. But the actor we all know is a great actor who made us fall in love with his character, that we sometimes take it too far by being mean to the character, right? That's what's happening to this show. Except these aren't actors. These are real people. These are real people who have decided to give themselves freely to an audience that they don't know. What they also signed up for is to be heralded and hated, to be praised and pushed aside, right? They understand that. I get negative comments on my page and I'm not on the show. Give y'all my real life, right? But I understand that I'm the face of the production. And that as your fingers are tired leaving mean comments under my cast pages, you then decide to go to the creator of the show and say, well, let's also attack him. So I deal with that. And I'm not giving y'all none of my real life, okay? Because you don't get high off your own supply, okay? That's so I ain't giving y'all none of that. That's the reason why I'm protective of my cast. Tiffany Whitlow left the show because of some mean viewers. She said it out of her own mouth. She said after appearing on the show her first season, her first reunion, she said, I felt like jumping off the bridge, seeing how many people hated me. She said that out of her own mouth. Okay? She was able to continue with the show for a couple of seasons and then finally said, I've had enough. And y'all know I go up for Tiffany Whitlow. I love Tiffany. I love everything about that woman. It was sad to see her go. I understood it. And we all made the decision that, yes,
Tiffany says she and her husband, they were leaving because they wanted to spend more time together with their family, and she was going through postpartum.
Right?
The lies for me.
We respect your wishes. That has happened to Stormi Steele. Okay? Losing Stormi Steele from Love and Marriage Huntsville is a great loss to the show because Stormi brought something different that the show needed at the time she was presented. Stormi being on the show took nothing away from the original six, and it took nothing away from Destiny. It took nothing away from the Fletchers. Stormi was just this vibrant CEO entrepreneur from Mississippi who moved to Huntsville and created an empire for herself, right? And that's what the show was about. Black excellence. And Stormi fit the bill. She started off as a friend up to the show to test the waters. And once Destiny and her got into it, honey, she was like, okay, child, let me be on the show full time. Because I like it, right? But she also liked the fact that she was able to promote her business too. And my entire cast, they do a wonderful job promoting their businesses. Stormi is a self-made multimillionaire, okay, who has built an empire for herself, being a young Black girl from Mississippi. She's an inspiration to a lot of people, just like the original six is an inspiration to a lot of people, just like Destiny is an inspiration to a lot of people, just like the Fletchers, okay?
Carlos, you don't come out our face with the foolishness. No, nobody aspired to be the Scotts. Nobody aspired to be Destiny. Nobody aspired to be, what's her name? Stormi. They're a bunch of liars. They're not self-made millionaires. It's fake. It's phony. Period.
You find somebody on this show that you inspire and aspire to be. And Stormi brought that to the show. To see her leave is a great loss because she fit the bill and she fit the mandate. She did not leave the show because of me, the network, the production, and she made that clear in the post that she made on Saturday. She left the show because she had to choose her business over the bullshit that some of you guys did to her. Y'all did it to Tiffany and she left, and y'all did it again to Stormi.
And you still can't prove a thing to us. Where's the receipts?
And this has to stop. I don't stand for it. I have never stood for it. I have always addressed it. I don't like it. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to say, I don't like you, Stormi. I'm team this person this week. I'm on this person's side next week. All that is good. We all signed up for that, right? When I host reunions, y'all love me doing the first one. Then y'all say, he's getting paid by the Scotts. Melody is his favorite. He fired Destiny. Now he's kissing Martell's ass. And y'all say the craziest things about me. I don't give a shit. Because I know I signed up for the gig, okay? What I do give a shit about is when you guys are constantly attacking my cast. When the cast attack each other, they know what it is. That's what they decide to do. They know what it is, okay? And in most cases, they're able to forgive each other. Who would have thought Destiny and Stormi would be good friends? Based on their interaction. There were Team Stormi, Team Destiny. And look what happened. They're now close. Okay? That's what happens in the order of life. Some of you guys are not fans. I would never disrespect my audience by calling you mean MFers fans, because you're not. You are not good people. You're not good people to sit up here and contact places and cops because of your disdain for a person who is brave enough to entertain you on a Saturday night. So because you don't like what you're seeing, you want to go the extra mile. And before y'all sit up and say, well, Carlos, you never want to address what other people do, I have a reunion. I am the host of a reunion, and I created this show. I don't have to address anything on Twitter. I don't address when people come for me, whether that's my cast or anybody related to them or any of the fans. I don't have to say anything to y'all. I don't owe y'all nothing. So instead of y'all deflecting the negativity that you spew, don't come on my doorstep, sweeping my foot, worrying about what I do to my cast. Okay? Because my cast knows exactly what time it is. They have my phone number, and if my cast ever had an issue with anything about Carlos King the First, they know who to dial. Okay? Be clear on that. And that's a fact. So don't worry about what happens with my production. Worry about how you use your fingers to disrespect people, to disrupt them. All for what? So you can say, yeah, bro, I read him. Some of you guys are grandmothers, great-grandmothers. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna raise your children to behave in this manner. Did you? I don't think so. Did you raise your children to call people and harass them? No. So why do you feel to do it at your big age? For what? So you can sit up and say like, yeah, girl, I got them together. But one thing I know for sure, you can fool people, you can fool the world, but you can't fool God. And karma is the one that's going to be knocking on your doorstep, haunting you. I don't have to respond to anybody, okay? God fights my battles because he could do a better job for it than I could ever. And that's what you guys should be allowing it to happen. If you feel some kind of way about somebody, cool. Let God handle them, if that's how you feel, okay? But some of you guys have this godlike superior attitude, and you think that you're doing something. And all you're doing, and I'm gonna leave it here, all that you're doing is welcoming that hatred back to you tenfold. So when you're sitting at home and you're concerned about the state of the life that you have, look back on the things you did to other people. Leave my cast alone. They are the most bravest human beings I know. And I mean that. They have experienced pain in their marriages and pain in their friendships. And the last thing they deserve is to experience pain from people who are watching the show as they're doing this for your entertainment.
Baby shining bright like a diamond, meditate daily, baby enlightened, baby make racks, baby spend cash, baby go get it and she don't gotta ask, baby gon' run it up like an athlete, plays gold at the track meet, at the stadium show going super hard, cause baby a superstar.